I'm here in small town USA, and I'm starting with $0, a truck, and a lawnmower. Can I make the most profitable landscaping business in the town? Stay tuned to find out. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go down below, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see in more episodes, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get after it. All right, guys, here we go. We're on our way to small town USA, and we're going to try to make the most profitable landscaping business in the entire county. And for some reason, I think this county needs a little bit of help because the roads here are definitely a little bumpy, especially for the old Chevy here. So we got the 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗺, my little mower in the back, and we're just finally rolling up in a town. I mean, it's not that bad of looking of a town. Little place here. We got a couple buildings here on the side. We got, you know, the emergency center. We got a flea market. I think there was you know, a couple restaurants over here. Good old used parts dealership right here. And obviously we got old Mama's Cafe. Ooh, is that a Corvette? What was that? Oh, that was a Pontiac. Holy moly. You don't see one of those much anymore. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll in the gas station here, and we're gonna go ahead and fill up with some gas. I do have some pocket change in my pocket. Why it doesn't show much money going up in the bank account up in the top right corner. As you guys can see, we got $0 up here. So we're gonna spend what we got and put it in the mower. All right, well, there we go. Last $5 I had in my pocket went for gas for the old mower. So let's go ahead and eat this thing in the back of the pickup here, get our ratchet strap back on here, and we'll get the tailgate all folded up. And I guess I'm gonna go look for a customer around here. Maybe I can find a decent place. There's not many houses though, but there is a decent amount of businesses here. I might just well, let's see, how's this yard look? It's not bad. There's an empty lot next to it. I don't know if they want that mowed, but we're gonna keep on looking around. Maybe we can find ourselves a house and we can go work from there. Right, so I just took a stop at the mom and pop shop over here, and I was talking actually with one of the bankers here in town, and he said that the bank needs mowed. So we're gonna go ahead and I think this might be the bank right here. I'm not really too sure. Oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely the bank. There's an ATM in the back. Man, they got grass growing all over by the ATM. This place is like run down for sure. Grass in the parking lots. Okay, well, I guess we got ourselves our work cut out for us. So they're gonna be paying me about $150 to do all this, which is not bad. I do like that it's pretty cheap to be able to do this. Go ahead and take the ratchet strap off here. Oh, and we're gonna go ahead and offload the Honda push mower here real quick. So this thing is definitely not able to get the big old coverage that we're gonna need for all this, but let's go ahead and get her all fired up. Come on, baby, start. Pull it here, pull the cord. All right, we should be good. This is one of those articulating front wheel lawnmowers. You know, you never really hear of these ones. They're pretty cool lawnmower, I will say. But here we go. We should be able to go ahead and get started here. Hopefully we don't have too much going on here. Let's see here. I think I might just trim around here by the road real quick because, well, this is probably one of the most dangerous spots, and I don't want to get hit by a car, you know, like that. I feel like that's going to be something that's gonna really suck. Let's see here. Let's go. I think it was that tree right there is the property line. Oh, this should be pretty fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I should have a great time doing this. With being paid $150, I think that's going to be a pretty big, I guess, pretty nice paycheck. Oh, that must be the edge of the property right there. Go ahead and back up. This thing is not mowing that good, to be honest with you. Cannot wait until I'm able to afford a better mower because I don't really know how long I want to mow with this little thing, especially if I get into bigger yards like mowing the church or mowing pastures for people, or at least like landscaping and making a better business for myself, to be honest with you, because these little mowers, I mean, as good as they are for getting around tight corners, tight spaces and stuff like that, I mean, you can see that this trail behind me is just not exactly worth it. And well, we've been at this for about a half an hour, and I've gotten maybe about the first pass and a half on either side. We're just kind of working through getting the middle portions here. I got to come back, and I didn't exactly draw my line in the straightest over here. I was trying to follow the path and didn't exactly work out, but I think we're making pretty good time. Now, the only thing is for these patches that are here by the ATMs, by the parking stalls, and I haven't done anything up front, but I would like to get a weed eater to be able to go through and kind of clean up the edges on the sidewalks, you know, make sure I have like a perfect edge going there. But I think I'm going to have to give the banker a call, see if he can kind of give me like a front on my payment here, because I mean, I am going to get the job done eventually, but I think I need the little bit of extra money to be able to afford like a weed whacker, or maybe I can kind of see if I can borrow one. I mean, the dealership is right there, and I know they probably have some, but I'll probably just give the banker a call here once I get this little square finished. I mean, so far this is looking so much better. I mean, I can't even believe how great this already looks with the little bit I've already done. All right, so the banker went ahead and he came over just to kind of see what exactly I was working on. He did pay me the $100 for right now anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and since I'm probably gonna be back here in about 10 minutes anyway, let's go ahead and just leave this thing right here. Make sure we shut it off. We'll kind of get away from it. We're just gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna run over here to the dealership in the pickup, and I'm gonna go see if they have a weed eater or a weed whacker for a decent amount of money, at least maybe like $50, so that way I'm not spending all my money. I mean, take a look at this yard. That's something that you can be proud of right there. But let's go ahead and we're gonna run over to the dealership, get ourselves a weed whacker. We're gonna finish up that little bit over there, and I think we're just gonna move on to the next job. Hopefully we can get paid a little bit better. All right, there we go. The weed whacker is acquired here. He's a little bit of a massive size, but that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim up these edges over here by the highway because I really do not want to, I guess I am walking still along the highway, but we're going to go ahead and trim up these edges here, get it nice and squared off so that way we kind of have that beautiful, that beautiful lining between the highway and the rest of the yard over here, which is going to make it end up looking pretty good from the end of the road. Which is like, well, I think the proper word for it is like curb appeal, which I don't know. I don't think I've ever really used that word before, but I think it about works out. And we're going to go ahead and get the edge over here on this sidewalk right here. And I think that's going to end up looking pretty good. There's a lot of bushes here. I wonder if I can, oh yeah, I can get rid of those. Yeah, this yard is going to look amazing. So the street edges are all cleared up. Let's go ahead and get rid of the grass over here where it doesn't need to be really, or kind of trim it down at least. We'll kind of come back and I might scrape all this stuff out of here. But for right now, we're just kind of weed it over it, kind of like disseminate a little bit. It doesn't need to be there. Obviously, I'll come by and I'll put some rock over it and that grass will end up being dead anyway. So I can probably come by. I know there's a rock pit or I could just go down to the river, honestly, and go grab some rock down there. This is all just gravel. Cleaning up all this stuff by the ATMs. Let's go ahead and head over to this one. And then I think I got this last corner over here on the building. And then, oh, that grass kind of went away. That was nice. The rest of this stuff don't want to go away. And then we'll just do this corner right here. And I'd have to check that other corner just to make sure that there's nothing there. Get rid of all this grass, doing wonderful. And the last corner, we'll go ahead and grab our lawnmower and we should be good. Go ahead and carry this bad boy back to the pickup. We don't need it running no more. We'll kind of just like prop it up on the tail or on the toolbox so that way it doesn't like decide to do anything dumb. Here we go. Strap her down. Go ahead, hop back on this bad boy, get her all started up. Pulls and starts on the first try every time. And we're going to finish up this little portion. I don't know how well this is going to handle these bushes, but I hope it works pretty good anyway. I get this lower down here. There we go. And we're off. We're going to finish up this little portion here probably in the next 5 minutes. I'll be able to get paid the rest of the 50 bucks that I get for mowing this lawn. And then I'm going to go find somebody else and maybe I might be able to get a bigger paycheck and hopefully we get a little bit of a bigger mower by the end of this. And finally, after a decent amount of time, we got the bank all cleared up. We've managed to clear up their yard pretty good. We cleaned up all the grass that was in the parking lot around all the ATMs. This place is going to start to look like a whole brand new bank. And well, after talking with some people in here in the gas station, I was telling them that I'm a new person here in town and I'm trying to go ahead and I'm trying to make some money with trying to start my own landscaping business. And well, lo and behold, just so it be that the church is looking for somebody to start mowing their lawn as a full-time gig every weekend to be able to make sure that the church is looking pretty. And by how it looks, the yard over here is looking pretty messed up. I mean, this grass is probably like 2 foot tall and we can't really be having that. We got to have the church be looking good for every weekend when all the visitors come over here. Let's go ahead and get the tailgate folded down. Let's pull the old mower out here. Come on, old girl. And this thing is going to be getting a lot of work these couple days here. And let's go ahead and we're going to let the weed whacker sit. Well, actually, we're going to go ahead and hop in the old weed whacker here. Or I guess get the old weed whacker started. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start clearing up all these areas over here by the fences, by the railings. And hopefully, I don't know exactly what they're going to be paying me. They didn't really say anything, but I'm hoping it's good. Churches always pay the best money because their yards, they really like how their yards look and they want the best looking yard. So let's kind of do the best we can here anyway. More of an amateur at this whole landscaping stuff. I feel like based off what I did with the bank, I could build a pretty good reputation. As long as I keep that up, I'll start making the big bucks. All right, well, now that the weed whacker's all put away, it's time to go ahead and get the old push mower out and got all the edges pretty well cleaned up for the most part. I mean, now you can kind of see where the property lines are. But we're going to go ahead and start here in the front and work our way around. And eventually we're going to get to the back. And I'm excited for this payout. So I was hearing that it's going to be a pretty good one, especially since they think I'm already doing such a great job on this right now. And they're thinking about hiring me as kind of their weekly person to come through and mow their yard. So let's kind of hope that we do pretty good here. I'm going to do my best here to make sure I got the straight lines. I might even do like cool little patterns, zigzags, whatever all that fancy stuff is that people be doing. All right, well, so far, honestly, I guess we're doing pretty good here. We just got just this little bit left right here, and I should be able to head inside and go talk with the pastor, or I guess the priest or whoever it might be that's running the church here right now, and I should be able to go ahead and get paid. I don't know how this is going to work. Do I just take something on like the donation bowl that they get every weekend, or I don't know what I might be doing here. But I mean, I don't want to say it. Like, I don't want to sound like I did a really bad job on the bank, because to be honest with you, that was my first job. But this one right here, I think is honestly, I've done way better. Like, I've been going in nice straight lines. I've gotten everything all figured out. I did the outlines first instead of going through and kind of like chopping it up with the mower first. So that way I don't have to get like really close to the buildings with the mower. And I kind of lined up everything pretty nice too. So, I mean, I'm able to go through and like do nice cuts here. There is the problem here where they do have all these rocks back here, and I kind of feel a little bit bad, but I don't have the tools exactly to be able to take all those out of here. Obviously, I'm just still a small business right now, but hopefully we can kind of get everything going. We're just trying to survive out here with the good old landscaping business. But I just got a couple more passes here. We're going to go ahead and finish this one up on this side here. This should be the last one, and then I have that little stretch right in the front, and we're going to go ahead and go inside and get our paycheck. All right, let me go ahead and get turned around here. Let's see, kind of a little tight space back here. Good thing I got the little push mower. If I had a big mower, I think that would actually kind of be a little bit of a pain back here. But I mean, the zero turn mowers, I would love to get one of those. But that's gonna go ahead and do that right there. Let's get the mower put away first. We're gonna go ahead and push this thing over here, get it all loaded up, and then we're gonna go back inside. All right, there we go. Mower's all loaded up, tailgate's up. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go walk inside here real quick, and I'm gonna go talk to the guys in charge, get our paycheck. All right, well, appreciate that. Look at that, guys. $350 just for this little yard right here. They said I did an amazing job here, cleaned it up really nice, and they are willing to hire me to come by every weekend to be able to do this. So we got $415 in the bank, and I was kind of doing a little scouting around on the old phone and looking at Facebook Marketplace, and there is a really nice kind of old school John Deere lawnmower that's for sale that's a little bit better of an upgrade than this push mower. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'll show you guys. I'm going to bring up my phone here real quick. So here, as you guys can see, we got the John Deere 110 little garden tractor going on. So right now there isn't a deck on here, but they do have a deck that's it's in their garage. So I think we should be able to work with this thing. It is kind of a little bit of a smaller mower, but for starting off wise, I mean, it is a lot better than that push mower. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that. Now they wanted $400 for that, and it's going to end up putting us, well, with only $15 left in the bank account, but thank goodness we were able to get that paycheck. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop out of town. We're gonna run over to that house and we're gonna go get that lawnmower picked up. Well, there you go. As you guys can see, we got the John Deere 110 acquired here in the back of the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and, this thing was kind of a little heavy, but I can pull it out a little bit. I just gotta be really careful when I do this. I don't wanna, drop it. So I kind of just drop it down here on the deck, and then I kind of just straddle it here, grab it by the front. It's kind of a little heavy. It's like 150 pounds, but it's not too bad. It is just a little thing right here, but it does run pretty good though. Honestly, it starts up pretty nice, and I'm able to do, I feel like we are able to cover a little bit more ground than what we were with the little push mower. So not bad for the money. It's well worth it, and we should be able to make pretty good ground with this for right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I'm gonna take a couple parking spots here. I'm gonna head inside the cafe and I'm gonna get myself something to eat. But guys, that's gonna be all for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.